How do you know if your financial needs are going to be met? In this video, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. We're actually going to talk about the psychological needs that you need to fulfill with your finances so that you can live a happy life. My name's Steve Larsen with Produce Freedom, and I help people create financial peace so that they can live their passion and purpose and give back and help others and serve their family and be with their friends and all of those things. So today we're going to talk about understanding our needs. Now, this is a psychological model that was created by Maslow. And right here on this pyramid, you talk about the basis of your needs, right? Your physiological needs are food, water, warmth, and rest. These are basic needs. You also have the need to be safe and secure, okay? So what does that mean? So we got to provide a way that we can create this safety, these basic needs with our funds that we accumulate over time, the cash flow that we generate, so that we make sure that we have a nice home, we have the electricity bill paid for, we're safe, we have the baseline insurance coverages. So that's just the basics, right? Then the next tier up is the psychological needs. So belongingness and love, esteem. So these are things of significant. We want to feel significant. We want to have a nice car, some plaques on the wall, go on some nice vacations and share some pictures of our family having nice vacations. You get it, some of the accolades. And so those are the things those are some of the luxuries or some of the other finer things in life that we want. And then here on the top is the self-fulfillment needs. So self-actualization. So this is how we contribute. Maybe we're giving to charities. Maybe we're involved in some organization for a cause that we believe in. And being able to have the time freedom so that we can spend in helping that, whether it's getting water for clean water for other countries, whether it's helping reading literacy, whether it's helping donate to cancer research, you get the idea. And so as we layer the psychology with our wealth building, it is absolutely important because wealth is really more about psychology than we may think. So I want you to fast forward and go into the future and imagine you're close to retirement. And I want you to match your asset classes with what will give you this type of security, what will give you this type of fulfillment of your needs, right? So if you look at it and you have all your money in risky stocks, will that give you the safety and security to cover your basic needs? Or you'll be worried about selling the stocks when things happen like a coronavirus or a political change, or will that just like freak you out? So we have to begin with the end in mind so that we can invest appropriately now. I also want to show you one more model. So this is a model done by Tony Robbins, and it's very similar, but it has a couple unique differences. So what he talks about is he has these 4 personality needs, and he talks about 6 human needs, and it's great information on that. But 4 of them have to do with your personality, and 2 have to do with the spirit. So first, you want certainty. So same thing with Maslow, you want that safety, right? But at the same time, we want variety. So we want to be able to maybe not know what's coming. We don't want to keep everything safe and put it just into a bank account. We want to have some opportunity where it might just go through the roof and go gangbusters. We want to have some variety. So we got to balance this between certain variety for us to have our needs met. Then we have significance and love and connection. Now, significance is more like pounding our chest. Look at me, I've got a Porsche or a Ferrari, or I travel on a personal jet, or I go these vacations, and it feels like you kind of like segregates you from everyone, right? And there is part of that as a need. There's some of that we need to fill. But then there's also the part that we want to feel included, and we want to be part of someone, this love, this connection, whether it's our family or friends or a community group, a church, something like that. And then lastly, you have the needs of the spirit, so growth and contribution. So how are we going to continue to develop personally? How are we going to give back and contribute to the world? And so when you look at wealth building under these lenses, it changes how you approach investing. Most people are thinking like, hey, what's the best stock pick? Or, what's going to give me this highest rate of return? They're chasing returns. And my question is always, why? Right? Why do you need to change returns and go through all this risk? Now, you may need some of that for some of your variety, but is that going to solve your certainty? So we just got to make sure that we're not too motivated by the greed card where it gets us into trouble if our whole plan is based on chasing returns. So this is something that I want to challenge your mind a little bit about and try to take these psychological models and say, how do I apply this model with Maslow, this model with Tony Robbins, and what do I need to do different with my portfolio, how I'm allocated? Do I have everything in real estate? Do I have everything in stocks or bonds? Is it all just sitting under a mattress somewhere or a can in the backyard? Am I sitting on just metal and gold and silver, in my safe, or I melted it down and made a statue out of it? It's like, so we have to create this balance. Now we have a scientific approach of how we balance these things. We have financial tools and models. If you need help with this, just jump on our calendar and we'll help you with our continuous cash flow method. So I thank you for coming by, and looking forward to talking with you in the future. Take care.